Hello everybody and welcome to round number 9 of Season 5 of the Sunoco Elite Series. We're here at Pike's Peak International Speedway, a speedway that is very similar in length at a place we went last season being Phoenix, but the racing is completely different. There will be 63 laps around this very small 1 mile speedway, and everyone's set up ready to go after a little bit of a break for Thanksgiving. Everyone's set up on the grid for another race. On pole position today, you have Benoit Lervine, the Frenchman, the Talladega winner, taking pole position in Pike's Peak. He has shown a lot of speed for the past few races, and it seems like that's going to continue going forward. We'll see if he can bring that BMW a little more fame before he switches over to his brand new car next season that Trailblazer Motorsports is creating. That team very hopeful for that car, but BMW is showing a lot of speed lately. So see if Benoit Lervine can tie together his third win of his career, second of the season here today. Alongside Kieran Malcher, who has so far been winless this season. He won 2 races last season, the first doubleheader races for La Colina and Kansas. But Malcher has had a overall mess season. He's just been there this season, full frontal, their first time in rank B. Really hoping to turn it around. He starts on the front row, so there's hope. On row 2, we got Zachary Fitzwater Sr. in the 59-year Season 2 champion, the world way in Season 5. It's been a while since we've seen Fitzwater on top, but he starts P3 today. Fitzwater trying to turn it around now that he's announced his retirement coming in Season 8. We'll see if Fitzwater can get a win here in Pikes Peak. Alongside Dan Bartlett, who has also been showing a lot of speed for Trailblazer lately, blew up at the same time as Irvine, which was Talladega, and they've just been on a hot streak. He's hoping he can tie together a good result today. On row 3, we have Carson Bowers, Fitzwater's teammate, lining up right behind him. As all of Fitzwater Australia sits in the top 10, Carson Bowers has had bad luck this season. We'll see if he can turn around today. He has a good qualifying spot. Alongside Bobby Jones for Red Stallion Racing. Usually it's Eric Monaco on top. This time it's Bobby Jones. Jones trying to bring his career back. On row 4, you got Alexander Rowe. I got to be a little quicker here. Alexander Rowe and Max Anderson, 2 of the biggest threats in the field. They have been since probably Season 3. Both of them trying to tie together a good result. And on row 5, we have Ryan Monaco and Paul Jackson. Jackson has started to climb through the field as he usually does. We'll see if he can continue that here today at Pikes Peak. Sorry about that. A little bit of a problem on the start, but now it will be the Wild Derby leading it down the green flag at Pikes Peak for our first time since Season 2. It's tight down to turn 1. Bartlett makes a little bit of a mistake on the outside, which leads Fitzwater to possibly get clear out of 2. Irvine and Malcher fight for first. Both lines can work here. But looks like Malcher trying to make that outside work, but Irvine got that run on the inside in 3 and 4. Come out of the corner, they are still side by side and almost even at the line, but Malcher will lead the first lap. Been a while since we've been here. Last time we were here, we had a little bit of a disaster when William Brock got slammed into his driver's side by Rob Mooney. Fitzwater looked like he wanted to challenge the 40 for a moment there, but wasn't able to get there. Fitzwater now clears the 86 to slip himself into 3rd. But unfortunately, we have lost Carson Bowers from the front of the field, so no help for Fitzwater. Anderson's also falling. There is Dak Jovic, a name that has been a threat this season. It's someone that no one would thought would be a threat at the start of the season, but he really has pulled through. Angel, your winner last week at Kansas, getting his first career win. Now trying to possibly get a second. You look back up. Fitzwater now challenging Kieran Malcher for second. Bartlett has slipped down on the inside as they're now going to try to dispose of the 40. But Malcher on the outside is going after Irvine. for the lead. Wow. That was a very strong line, but now Bartlett down the inside to help his teammate. But a little bit of a loss of momentum is going to give Fitzwater a challenge on Irvine. We'll see how long it takes for that inside to really start working. For now, this outside seems to be a little bit better. He could slip down now, but he can't. Oh, he will. Irvine gets a little too close to the apron. Rowe pushed him down there. And now it's Mulcher, Fitzwater, and Rowe, your top three. Maverick trying to slip into a 3-4. They have lost their teammate Jackson from this pack. Yeah, Jackson is continuing to fall. He's been stuck on the outside since the start. Very unfortunate for the driver of the 10 car. Now Jovic down the inside of Caldwell and Duncan. There's Skyla Johnson, who in her first start in the Shock Allison car got second place. She's now trying to get a top 10. Skyla Johnson is looking very strong now that she's in this new car. See if she can tie together a win and not get it stolen through pit road. Rowe has slipped into the second position. Has overtaken Fitzwater for it. We expect one pit stop today. Around the halfway mark. Maybe a little bit after it. But now it's Fitzwater surrounded by Mavericks. We'll see if the Season 2 champ can do something about this. Either defend from the 74 of Halleck, who is retiring at the end of the season, or go after Rowe. Looks like he's going to take the defensive side of it and try to defend from the 74. Bartlett has slipped past his teammate as he'll slip himself into the 5th position. Brock is down here in the 7th position. We'll see. Can he get landmark number 10 today? Been looking for it for a while. 10th career win, he'd be the first person to pull that off. Skylar Johnson battled with Bobby Jones, was able to get that spot. Jovic kind of struggling a little bit now that he's gotten up to people like Duncan. Duncan was hanging on the outside of him for a little while, but will finally clear Duncan. Jovic not going to get on Jones yet. Back for the pack a little more. Did Jackson get low finally? Yes, with Anderson. They are down in 27th, 28th. They have a long ways to go. If anyone can do what Jackson can, but he'll be passed by Roush. Maybe a little bit of a problem with speed today. Yeah, Fitzwater's focusing on Halleck. Not even focusing on Rowe, but Halleck in a challenge down the inside. Not going to get there. Fitzwater just a little too quick. Fitzwater, I haven't seen him get a win since his championship season in Season 2. Now Fitzwater trying to get his turn in Season 5. Right now it's Mulcher and Rowe. Rowe has been closing up on Mulcher for a while now. He has a better line in 3 and 4. Mulcher is down to the apron. Rowe is a little bit higher. And that higher line seems to be working wonders for Alexander Rowe. Rowe down the inside of Kieran Mulcher. This is for the lead of the race. Lap 12 of 63. And Rowe will clear Mulcher out of 2. That may have been an important pass. We've already seen one Maverick dominated race this season, which was back in Lime Rock. We'll see if Rowe can pull it off today. Fastest lap of the race was out of Mulcher. A 29.184. We expect to possibly get into the 28s this race, but I'm not sure, because they seem to be slowing down a lot. But now Fitzwater and Halleck seem to be catching up. Rowe just seems to like being a little wider in 3 and 4, and that seems to give him a lot more speed than you would expect. Oh, that's Bartlett in the grass! Back on track. Is he going to clip his teammate? Oh my god, that was scary. Bartlett, who clipped him? He'd be battling with Brock, and Brock would get a little too close. And Bartlett, amazing save out of the 86. He'll continue on track. Just lost 2 spots. Ugh. Stewards may be a little unhappy with Brock, but I'm not sure if they'll call him in for that because Bartlett is fine. No damage. He's just going to keep going in this race as he was before. I'll have to keep an eye out. Oh, Mulcher retakes the lead. Here in Pikes Peak, there's a great battle going on. Rowe trying to take it back on the outside. And he will. Oh, Rowe not giving up this lead without a fight, but Mulcher ain't either. Fitzwater wants to go after the two at the front, but he's just got to focus on these two. Brock now is showing himself. He's right behind Halleck. God, he's getting close to the back end of people. I don't like the way he's doing this. Brock has been a championship contender in every single season but season 2, where it was all Fitzwater. Oh, but a launch down the inside of Fitzwater is going to bring Brock up to 3rd. Fitzwater was not expecting a move like that, and I wasn't either. Brock is very aggressive today and could be going after win number 10. That would be amazing, especially because it's in a rank B, but he has his teammate up ahead now. He has someone he can trust ahead of him. And a great dive bomb for the 10 car. Jackson finally found his speed. As now he's into 24th. He has a lot of progress made, but someone is around. Oh, is that going to bring out a caution? No. We'll have to figure out what happened. We'll see. It would be Zachary Fitzwater Sr. who would be turned by the 8 car. Fitzwater had an amazing day going and will turn the car around, will save it before it hits the wall, but he would drop to the tail end of the field. Ryan Monaco is going to have to answer for that, because Fitzwater has got to be livid. From the 6th position, had 3rd and 2nd for a moment, but will drop to dead last. He has got to be very, very mad about that, as he's already making the move on Finn Guy. That is very, very disappointing for Zachary Fitzwater Sr., something he definitely didn't want. Oh my, Jackson making a lot of moves now. Probably very upset after what happened early in the race. Forced on the outside with Anderson, and both him and Anderson had a drop to the tail end of the field. Anderson still down there, but Jackson not taking any of it. He's now down the inside of Jones, and he has breached the top 20. Keep an eye on Jackson, because he seems to be one of the fastest guys out here right now. Got a long ways to go, but it could happen. Pit stops are coming soon. They are catching Rowe, though. They are now down to half a second. Wow, they jumped half a second in a lap, and that seems like they're doing it again this time. Brock trying to catch up to Rowe. Brock down the inside. This is for the lead and for a possible win number 10. That would be the day for him. Getting win number 10. Be the first person in Sunoco Elite Series history to pull it off. And as the rules usually go, if Brock gets the lead, it's hard to get it back. William Brock takes the lead in Pikes Peak. Lap 27 to 63. Best place they're going to take it is during pit stops. Caldwell might be able to take it, though. Caldwell seems pretty fast today as well. Mulcher actually seems faster than everyone ahead of him. Mulcher trying to catch up to this pack and get back up to the lead. Scala Johnson, a very solid 8th place for now. As there is, I see... No, we're going forward. I see Angel down the inside of Carson Bowers for 9th. It was a great day to start for Fitzwater Australia, but it just fell apart so quick. And it's because of Ryan Monaco, as he's already been called into the steward's office out after the race, and will most definitely get a strike for what happened here today. Brock already starting to gap him. That's not what you want to see if you're Rowe or Caldwell or Mulcher or Halleck. Don't want to see that 0-1 getting away, because if he gets a few seconds out in front, there's no catching him. He's gone. We're almost halfway through this race. William Brock trying to hold them off. It looks like Rowe's actually starting to catch a little bit, trying to... No, he's not. Thought he was. No, he's not. Ooh, they seemed to catch him last lap, and they're seeming to catch him this lap. Brock. The only way he can dominate the race is if he gets away, but I don't think Rowe wants him to get away. Late braking is going to lead him right to the rear end of Brock. Oh. It looked like Brock had this for a moment, but Rowe. This is the side of Rowe we saw last season. That very, very quick Alexander Rowe, that 87, showed so much speed last season, and they're doing it again. It's a three-way battle for the lead here in Pikes Peak, lap 32 of 63. As we are now past the halfway point of this race. Caldwell tried to challenge on the inside of Rowe. Not going to work. Keep in mind, Malcher's trying to keep pace behind as well. And he is, too. Malcher's keeping pace. Bartlett has a lot of speed right now. Skylar Johnson has a ton of speed right now. Angel has speed. Jovic has speed. Well, Irvine has a lot of speed, but we don't talk about that. Carson Bowers has speed. Everyone back here has nice speed going on. That could catch the leaders if they keep battling. Rowe and Brock seem to be at a sort of stalemate on speed right now. Oh! Anderson just pushed. Pericles out of the way. They are so far back. They're going to need to be saved in this pit cycle. Halleck now getting some more speed. Bartlett lost some, and now Skylar Johnson and Sean Angel on the outside? No, okay. She's just setting up the corner. Looks like Skylar Johnson wants to go for 7th. Angel wants to go for 8th. Angel doesn't seem like he's wanting to peek out on the 99. I think those two are trying to get past Bartlett. Oh. I don't know who has the speed here today to win this, because all three of these seem to have the speed to do it. I think it'll come down to pit cycle. I think that's what it's going to come down to. Whether Brock can keep it under pits. Rowe. Just trying to stay ahead of Caldwell. I think it's his best bet to try to go in the pits, because both of them seem to be even on speed. Both seem to have the same amount of speed in this race, so it's probably best to just hang on the back and wait for pit cycle. Which is soon, very soon. Very, very soon. Because Anderson's in the pits. It shows him in 33rd, so 2 people have already pitted, and Brock's in, Rowe's in. It's starting now. Oh God, Angel, we already lost a few people. A few people at the front pit. Who are we missing here? Ryan Monaco is missing. Malcher's missing. Halleck's missing. They've already pit. We'll see if the undercut works, but all 3 of them in the pits together. Oh, this should be fun. Oh God, this is a little bit of an interruption. Almost hit his teammate, Vincent. They're in their pit stalls. Now, how quick can he get out? Ahead of the 87 is his best bet here. There goes Fitzwater. Jumping a few people on the... No, Fitzwater has a higher pit stall. Oh, I think Caldwell just jumped Rowe. I think he did. Oh, it's tight. There's Malcher who has speed. Malcher might get him. Oh my. Is Malcher about to get Caldwell? Is that caution? Caution's out. Caution is out. Who are they rewarding what position to? Uh-oh. Now we're getting confusing. I think they're trying to... Oh my God. There are people who are more... Oh no. Oh, that is not good. Oh, that was the worst possible place for this to happen. Malcher has the lead. Wow! The early pit call. What happened on the caution? Gatlin Downey would be trying to come into the pits, but Jones coming out of the pits would just go a little too hard and the teammates would tussle. Downey would go around the middle of the track, and they'd bring out the caution. The confusion of the order is insane. We'll be back. Alright. So, they are saying that at time of the caution, it's Malcher, Halleck, Ryan Monaco, Dan Bartlett, Skylar Johnson, DeMar Ravine, then it's Brock, Eric Monaco, Caldwell, Windhelm, Rowe, Duncan. There's a name that's missing here. Rowe. And Caldwell, no, Rowe's here. Okay. Vincent, Freeze, Roush, Jackson gained a few positions from the confusion. Through all of this chaos, a few people gained valuable positions that they needed. And that is good for them. People like Duncan, who needed to get back up into this pack. I don't see the 6 car. 24th. Oh, Jovic was in the pits at the wrong time. But, because of the mass confusion during the pit cycle, it's on to Kieran Malcher again. Malcher's got the lead once more. They're most likely, if Ryan wins this race, they're most likely going to encumber it, which sucks because this would be his biggest chance to get his first. But it'll be. Kieran Malcher will lead it back to the green flag after a chaotic pit cycle. We'll feed it back to this 40 car. Flap 41 of 63. Green flag back in the air. In Pikes Peak. Halleck has a great opportunity as well. These two have been rivals since they joined at the same exact time. Back mid-season 3 when both Arnts dropped out, these two were the two who replaced them. They've been rivals ever since. Malcher seems to be peering out of the shadow in the last season and a half. And Halleck has just been going a little bit downhill, as now he's announced his retirement to go work at Thundersport GP. Skylar Johnson is very much in this race now. Jackson is in this race now as he's now down the inside. Oh no, he was battling keep position. Jackson has front end damage, but that's most likely from a little tap on the start. It doesn't seem to be affecting his speed, because he's able to keep up with people like Roush right now. Actually, he seems to be a little faster than Roush, but it can't seem to get down the inside of him. So that little bit of damage doesn't seem to be affecting Jackson. No, it's definitely not affecting Jackson. So that's nothing to worry about. Brock, that's got to be tough for him now. He was that close to his 10th career win, and now he's got a ton of work to do to get it back. Caldwell as well. Caldwell, though, doing the work. He's down the inside for the 8th position. Now to the back of the person he worked together with earlier to get up to the front. Let's see if they work together again. I think they will. Bartlett and Johnson battle. Johnson's got the position. Malcher, that was a stroke of luck. No one would disagree that that was all luck that Malcher got this lead again. But boy, is he glad he got it. Skylar Johnson, a 2nd place in her first appearance in this 99, and is right now tying together another top 5. 2 top 5s in a row. Shock Allison. This is what they needed. This is the driver that they needed to take Downey's place, and she is showing it. 150%. She is so quick. And she's finally getting to show that speed. A lot of people very happy for her in that 99 car, but it's her job to try to get that first career win. Dak Jovic had a top spot, but it's been dropped off. Now it's Johnson taking the place, taking the torch for Shock Allison. Jackson in the 13th position. Yeah, that front end damage isn't affecting him at all. He's gotten past Roush. Now it's Windhelm. Who would be his teammate if he was still at Epic Motorsports, either him or Iran. Used to be at that team last season. Did very well last season. Got a 2nd in points again, but it's a 2nd place nonetheless as he's down the inside of the 51 for 12th. Oh, Jackson is on a quick pace, trying to get to the front of this field. He dropped to the rear at the start, and he's doing Now we're near the end of the race, and he's doing the opposite, coming through the field. He's down to the back of the person who he traded with Maverick and Clever Haas. Because Jackson now at Maverick. There's a huge pack up ahead, and this is Jackson's opportunity to gain a few spots. Eric Monaco trying to go down the inside of Ravine. That's 3 wide for position. Oh, this is now Ryan Monaco. But Ryan Monaco not in a position to win because he took Fitzwater out. So, right now it's still in Mulcher's field, even if he gets past him. Oh, Jackson now being challenged. Windhelm, not someone who's going to give up position like the rest of them. But he's going to have to. Jackson just too quick for him. If anything, that front end damage seems to be helping him, if anything. Oh, now he's trying to go on the outside of Ravine. I don't think that's going to work, but he'll try to make it work anyway. Oh, but he'll make it work anyway. Jackson, what speed he's got right now. Right around Ravine on the outside. Now he's in the 11th position, going after Duncan for 10th again. It's still Mulcher. We're at 10 laps to go. Kieran Mulcher, Ryan Monaco can't win this race. Only Halleck can between these three. When it comes to beating Mulcher, between these two, it's only Halleck. Ryan Monaco is playing spoiler right now. And it sucks he can't win this race. But it's his fault. This would be his first career win if he could get it. It would be his first in his 5 seasons of competition, but he can't get it right now. He's ineligible. Skylar Johnson trying to dig through to get this win, but Skylar seems to be too far. We're at 9 laps to go, and it's too late. Kieran Mulcher trying to get career win number 3. But if Ryan is able to get past, then it'll change. Kieran Mulcher leading. Halleck is a little far right now. Oh, God. Jackson into 9th. God, here he comes. Oh, he's got his former teammate up ahead. Actually, 2 of his former teammates. This is a reunion between these 4. Look at that. That's awesome. Full frontal, if I'm correct, this is the Season 2 lineup right here. Brock, Vincent, Eric Monaco, and Paul Jackson. These 4. That's a nice little reunion. But there goes Jackson on Monaco. It's too late for him to win this race, though. I think this is Mulcher's. Because Halleck is just stuck behind the 8 car. He needs to get through Ryan Monaco to get to Mulcher. Because Ryan cannot win this race. And there goes Jackson down the inside of Vincent. That's another spot. And I think he's going to go straight after Bartlett, too. Wow, and I think that is first. Oh my God, he is not playing around. Jackson clears him into 3. That was a huge late dive. Into 6 now. Jackson is easily the fastest man on track. He's got to be. But he's too late. He's got 3 seconds to make up. If he wants this win, he's got so much time to make up and not enough. It's Mulcher. Ryan Monaco, who will not win this race. He can't. Halleck, Johnson, Brock, and Jackson. There's Jackson's speed. It's showing. He's trying. He's digging deep. That's half a second he just cut. He's too late. He's just too late. If he would have 2 to 3 more laps, it's possible. But at the pace he's at, he's just a little too slow. Oh, but he's so quick. Did he just cut another half? No, he cut about 3/10 that time. He's too slow. It's too late. Unless Ryan plays spoiler and pushes Mulcher out of the way. That'll slow him down, and that'll close in the 10 car. Now Jackson on the back of his former team owner and the 9-time winner in the series, William Brock. Now it's Jackson's turn. This is for 5th after dropping to the tail end of the field. He is now at the end of the race going for a top 5. Oh, here we go. They just gained another half second. Ryan, Monaco, if you challenge now, that's Halleck's chance. Halleck's gonna challenge instead. Oh, here we go. The rivalry will continue between these two, but it's gonna be for a win in Pikes Peak. No, Ryan will take it back. Ryan is not letting him, and here comes Ryan to spoil. Oh, Ryan can't win. He has a penalty. He cannot win this race. But he's spoiling it for Mulcher. Halleck, this is his chance. Coming to 2 to go. Oh, this could be Skylar Johnson's chance as well if she's quick enough. Here comes Halleck. This is technically for the lead. Ryan can't win. 2 to go, and they're side by side. Oh my, here we go. Does Skyla have the speed? Skyla might be able to catch, but it's a long shot. They would need to keep battling for a bit. Halleck clears Mulcher. He just got a win, and he's going for number 4. White flag in the air for Jack Halleck. Mulcher is right there. In 1 and 2. Oh, it's too late. Mulcher's too late after he dug through this field. Halleck sat in the top 5 for a while and has finally gotten his chance through the last corner. And Jack Halleck, with Ryan Monaco's disqualification, will win in Pikes Peak. Ryan, this race would be his, but will have to give it up. A 10-second time penalty has been given to Ryan Monaco, which will push him down to 28th, meaning Jack Halleck will inherit the win in Pikes Peak after taking the lead. Only a little ago, Brock will take 4th. Skylar Johnson will take 5th. Jackson with a ton of damage. Doesn't matter. That's 6th place after dropping the tail end at the start. What happened to Jackson, though? Oh, this was after the finish. Yeah, Jackson after the finish line. They just slowed down a little too much on him. And he damaged his car. Same with Eric, but it's fine. They don't care. That's a good result for Jackson after dropping to the tail end of the field. And Skylar Johnson, 2 top 5s in a row in her first 2 starts at this team, proving that she is definitely a force to be reckoned with going forward. Congratulations, Skylar Johnson. But big championship implications as not a good result for Dak Jovic. 18th. Not the result he wanted. But congratulations to Jack Halleck. That is his 2nd win of the season and 4th of his career. And it's a win he needs. It's his 2nd win outside of the Super Speedway. His first came this season, actually. But good job, Jack Halleck. Let's go look at your finishing results. So, again, Ryan Monaco, that would be career win number 1, but he just can't get it. Will go to Jack Halleck. Mulcher 2nd, Brock 3rd, Skylar Johnson 4th, Paul Jackson will take a top 5. Eric Monaco in 6th, Duncan in 7th, Vincent in 8th, Bartlett in 9th, and Caldwell will round out the top 10. And with that 10-second time penalty, Ryan Monaco, like I said, will end up in 28th, ahead of Iran and behind Arndt. That's just not even close to what Ryan Monaco wanted. Even though he will cross the finish line first, he won't take the win here in Pikes Peak. Congratulations to Jack Halleck. Sorry about, and something I never discussed, sorry about the delay on this race. Had a lot of stuff to do in the past few days, but now we got this race going and we're getting it out. So, Now that this race is over, we're going to check out your points in a minute. Royale coming soon. If you haven't signed up for the Royale already, do so, because the Royale signups have been open for a little while. And it's up to you guys to sign up your drivers. Panasonic Lights drivers are the ones who can sign up. So any Panasonic Lights drivers who wants to get their chance in the Royale, it's on the forum, and I'll probably put a link in the description about it. So, congratulations, Jack Halleck. That is crew win number 4. And let's go check out your points position.